We already know that Season 20 of NCIS won't come out for a while. After all, filming has only just begun. We're glad to know that the show is still being worked on, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that this will lead to more reveals in the future. Today's video has all the news about the new season and more. Starting with NCIS Season 20, Jimmy Palmer's sneak peek at the show's return causes a meltdown. NCIS Season 20 is coming to CBS, and Jimmy Palmer actor Brian Dietzen's latest update on how production is going has caused a stir. Jimmy Palmer, played by Brian Dietzen, will be back in Season 20 of NCIS, along with characters like Nick Torres, Wilmer Valderrama, and Jessica Knight, Katrina Law. Fans of CBS are eager to see what happens next in the love story between Jimmy and Jessica. With the premiere date set for Monday, September 19th on CBS in the US, the cast and crew only have a couple of months until the team is back on screens. Actor Dietzen has confirmed that he's back wearing Jimmy's famous glasses now that filming has started. Fans were very happy to hear that the 20th season of NCIS is finally being made. Dietzen confirmed the news on social media by posting a picture of his dressing room chair and Jimmy's famous glasses. "I'm putting these on my face now. Let's get started." #NCIS20. Dietzen wrote to the 208,800 people who follow him on Twitter. But because Dietzen didn't want to give away too much about the story, fans started to guess where he might be. Fans will have to wait until the end of the year to see if Season 20 lives up to their expectations. But Jimmy, played by Dietzen, will have a storyline about whether or not he and Jessica can take their relationship to the next level. After all, a lot of Season 19 set the stage for the two to start dating, and it happened after Jimmy's wife Brina, Michelle Pierce, who died off-screen of COVID, in a hard-hitting storyline for the team's resident medical examiner. Even his young daughter Victoria has given him permission to move on. Elle Graper. Victoria came back to the show in the 19th season when she went to work with her dad. And in sweet scenes, she said she'd hoped her father would be able to love again. Could Jessica be the one to make that happen? Next, when does Season 20 of NCIS come out, and how can you watch it? The first episode of Season 20 of NCIS will air on Monday, September 19th at 9 p.m. Eastern Pacific. With Season 19, the show moved from Tuesdays to Mondays. Fans don't have to worry about the show moving again because NCIS is still on the same day and time as last season. In a similar way, the Monday night schedule on CBS stays the same. The Neighborhood and Bob Hart's Abishola, both comedies, air at 8 p.m. and 8:30 Eastern Pacific before NCIS and NCIS Hawaii, both of which air at 10 p.m. Eastern Pacific. People in the UK who like to watch NCIS will have to be patient because there is no premiere date for the show in the UK yet. The first episodes of NCIS Season 19 came out on Disney Plus in April 2022, but it's not clear if that will still be the case now that Paramount Plus is available in the UK. NCIS airs on CBS in the US, which means that it can be seen in almost every home with a traditional pay TV subscription, since CBS has local stations all over the country that cable providers have to carry. Local station signals can also be picked up by TV antennas. Fubo TV, Hulu with Live TV, and YouTube TV are just a few of the live TV streaming services that also carry CBS. If you've cut the cord and only use streaming services, Paramount Plus is the one you'll want to use to watch NCIS. All of the old episodes of NCIS are on Paramount Plus, and new episodes will be available to stream the day after they air on live TV. But if you pay for the premium level of Paramount Plus, you can watch NCIS and other CBS shows live. Outside of the US, people in the UK should be able to watch NCIS Season 20 on Disney Plus. The show could move to Paramount Plus, but nothing has been confirmed. Subscribers to Disney Plus can watch all of the past seasons of the show right now. Moving on, what is the NCIS Season 20 plot? NCIS is a procedural show, which means that most of the time, each episode is about a single case. Sometimes, though, there are arcs that span multiple episodes or the whole season. NCIS follows the Naval Criminal Investigative Service team in their complicated but funny relationships with each other. These special agents look into all crimes that involve the Navy or Marine Corps, including murder, espionage, terrorism, and stolen submarines. Fans will want to know, though, what happened at the end of Season 19 will affect what happens in Season 20. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched all of NCIS yet. In the last episode of NCIS Season 19, Alden Parker's ex-wife Vivian, played by Terry Polo, was taken. Parker is now one of the main suspects in the case, but the NCIS team thinks he is innocent, so they decide to help him get away. Vivian decides to go with him because she was able to get away from her kidnapper. kidnappers. At the end of the episode, Vivian gets a text message that says, "How's it going?" She says back, "Finished. I have him." She is giving hints that she is the one who took him. There are also hints that the Raven, a mysterious criminal, is involved. We think this storyline will be important in the beginning of NCIS Season 20. In other related news, Gary Cole talks about what it takes to play Alden Parker, the boss on NCIS. Cole told Watch magazine that being a working actor for 40 years was the best way he could have prepared to play Parker. He doesn't see much difference between drama and humor. He says that the writers of NCIS also helped him by making his character's backstory as close to his own as possible. For instance, the writers made Parker from Chicago, just like Cole is from Chicago in real life. Cole says, "It's nice that the producers and writers go out of their way to make the character feel real to you." Cole also says that when he plays his character, he doesn't try too hard. He tells Watch that a performance can go wrong if he is not ready or if he tries too hard, whether he is doing comedy or drama. It's not good to not be ready, but sometimes it's worse to be too ready. Cole told TV Insider that the way his character was introduced to the show was smart. He likes how Alden Parker fits into the series as a whole. "It was very smart of the writers to have Parker show up in the middle of a fight between the other characters," says Cole. "They were looking for a serial killer, and so was Parker. They ran into each other in the middle of a case, so there was a conflict and dislike between them right away, which was good." Since NCIS is a procedural, Cole's conversations are often hard to understand because they use a lot of jargon. He says that he does his best to make the dialogue sound natural so that he doesn't look like a robot when he's speaking. Cole tells Watch, "I'm proud of making Parker sound like he knows what he's talking about while also acting like a normal person." Why it's bad to play an autopsy on a dead body. Some of the stars of the CBS show NCIS say that playing a dead body being autopsied is the worst job on TV, if not the worst job ever. In almost every NCIS episode, there are at least 1 or 2 dead bodies. If the body is found in a suspicious way, the team of agents from the Naval Criminal Investigative Service will get their gear and work together to figure out what happened. If you've been wondering if these corpses are real or fake, you might be surprised to learn that many of them are played by real people. On the surface, the job looks like it would be easy, but it involves a lot more than just standing still. Some of the stars of the CBS show have said over the years that it is a hard and uncomfortable part to play. Lying on a cold metal table in the middle of the autopsy room is more than just playing dead, especially after a long day of filming. You're almost naked and sitting on a cold metal table while a very hot light shines on your private area. "When we're filming, you have to hold your breath and not move at all," said Dietzen, who plays Ducky's replacement. Even though the NCIS role sounds like a bad job, it has helped some actors get over a fear they've had their whole lives. In Season 13, Episode 16, Loose Cannons, Walter Fauntleroy, who played Petty Officer Lamar Finn, overcame claustrophobia as he was moved in and out of the cadaver drawer in the autopsy room. Unfortunately, that is all the time we had for today. Thanks for sticking with us till the end. Cheers!